Hey guys, I'm Dalton Rios. We're here at the Atlanta Drum Shop and I want to show you why I love this store. I was looking for a drum shop and I kept going to Guitar Center and Sam Ash, and I was always disappointed because they always had just like these $200 and $300 kits, and I knew that I wanted something more. I wanted to find something that was really unique, and it just wasn't cutting it. One day I kept looking up drum shop in Atlanta and nothing ever popped up. The closest one was in like Nashville or something. So one day I looked it up again, just kind of hoping that it would be, and then finally it was. So the Atlanta Drum Shop. And I was like, no way. So I drove over real quick, and when I pulled up, I saw all the incredible different brands that they had. You know, like Guitar Center and Sam Ash are always just like Pearl kits and things that we see all the time. So, you know, when they've got all these name brands I've never even heard of before, I was excited to walk in. So when I came in, Mike and Brandon and Zach, they all welcomed me very easily, and I had a particular sound I was looking for, and they spent hours with me, each one of them individually. Mike spent a bunch of time figuring out what cymbals could go together that sounded right with between the ride, the crash, and the hi-hats. We were mixing different brands and just really figuring it out. And Brandon spent a lot of time with me figuring out what material I was going to pick for the kit I wanted to build. And through time I was able to order that kit, and now I'm waiting for it to be built. But without his help, I wouldn't have figured the tones I was looking for. And then Zach picked out a couple of snares for me. I really wanted it to be dead, and I really didn't know much. I'm a new drummer, so they spent the time and invested their time in me, and I just felt so good, and I kept coming back and getting more and more. And then I found out that they restored drums. So the coolest thing is that I had this idea of what kind of drum sound I wanted, and then I knew that I had things that I missed, and they're just collecting dust in the basement because I needed them to be repaired. So I've got them all in, and they're working on them in the back. So on top of that, I was looking down in the basement and I found a bunch of other hardware and things that I wasn't really using. And Mike had mentioned that he helps run a nonprofit, the Gift of Music, and I was able to come bring that in and donate to that cause. And so now we know that different children who are coming from low-income families will have the access to music. And sometimes, I mean, that's just so cool. I've got some more stuff that I just found that I'll bring here for them to have too. So that's so cool. And then on top of that, Mike is creating an environment for us musicians to be able to learn. And he's bringing other musicians from all different kinds of music, and they're teaching us how to expand our portfolio and connecting us with different musicians in the area. So, I mean, it's really a one-of-a-kind experience to come into the store, because not only do I feel very welcome in here, I just understand that I know that I can come here, and whatever my goal is, I'll be able to figure it out. So I can't recommend coming here enough, and I'm very grateful for the team and all that they've done for me as a drummer. So thanks, guys.